Anyway, hello, welcome to another video by Johnny. Today, I and my two students, maybe three students from class IELTS 40, we are doing our regular speaking practice. Okay, so here we are. They can see the screen now. Okay, Miss Yu and Mr. Phúc. All right, so let's do topic part 1 first. Topic part 1, 24. It's about car trips. Car trips, các chuyến đi. Sorry? Do you say something?
Cái sao nó hơi bị vỡ. Âm thanh nó hơi bị vỡ rồi.
You hear the noise from my side?
Dạ nó không bị noise mà nó bị giật, hơn một chút bị giật.
Moment. How's it now? Is it better? Is it better now?
No, still. No.
Still the same, right? Interesting. Let me see now. Because I need to maybe change the microphone or maybe something like that. Okay, cancellation, echo cancellation is off. I see. Oh, there you go. I know what to do. Okay, it should be better now. Is it getting better now?
Yes.
Okay, of course. Because Crispy is on. Echo cancellation, it's working.
A little better.
Yeah, it's echo cancellation is on, you see? So everything is good now. Okay, let's do car trips, okay? Những chuyến đi bằng xe hơi. Car trips. So, do you like to travel by car, Miss Yu?
Well, this is a difficult question. I never have a road trip by car, but I would like to try. I would like to try. I think it could be faster and more convenient because I can carry more things with me, and I can go further by car.
I see. So how often do you travel by car, Miss Yu?
I never tried one. Traveling by car. Sorry, we mean travel means we go somewhere for like a tourist, or travel is moving.
Well, travel by car can mean like you travel just by car. You can be as tourist. You can travel by car for work, or travel by any car. Can be someone else driving you. You know, like Grab car, Grab bike, something like that. You know.
Yep. So if so,
as long as you travel by a car, the word, you know what the word travel means, right? To move. To travel chỉ có nghĩa là di chuyển thôi nha, chứ không có nghĩa là du lịch nha.
Yes, so, I see. So,
alright, so how often do you travel by car?
I don't think I use it very often. I have a bike and I use it manually.
Sorry?
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes. Alright, so okay, so Mr. Phúc, please. Do you like to travel by car?
Well, it was interesting question. Actually,
interesting question, right?
Yeah. Actually, I drove by car a lot when I
went by car a lot. So when I was, because you're talking about the past tense, right? But past situation. So you should say I went by car a lot in the past.
I went by car a lot when I was a child, and I don't like car trips because after a car trip it make me feel exhausted.
Exhausted, very good. I see. Do you like to sit in the front or the back of the car when you travel? Thích ngồi trước ngồi sau xe nhé.
Well, I I would like to sit in the front of the car when I was traveling.
But why? You need to just, say more,
Yeah. I would like to sit on the front of the car when I was traveling because it can help me to like feel less boring.
To feel less bored, I see. Because sitting at the back of the car can be a bit boring, I think. But even though it's safer, it is a bit boring, yes. How about you, Miss Diệu? Do you like to sit in the front or back when traveling by car?
Em vừa bị mất tiếng rồi.
What, really? Do you like to sit in the front or back when traveling by car?
Well, I would like to sit in the front because I think I will see more. I will see the view more, and
Just a moment, please. Just a moment, please. What do you say? I prefer to...
I would like to sit in the front of the car.
Yes.
Because I can see the street, the view more, and my view is not covered by the frame of the car.
I
By khung
see.
xe.
By the other thing in this car, I see. So, Miss Yeo, do you think sitting in the back of the car is a safer option? Is it safer?
It's a difficult question because I do not know much about car, but I think whenever whatever place you sit, you should use the seat belt and make sure that the driver are driving safely.
You mean to make sure the driving it's good, right?
Yeah.
And obey and abide by the law, right?
Yes.
To abide by the law, tuân thủ luật pháp.
Abide.
Alright, I see. Abide by the law, tuân thủ luật pháp. Okay, how about you, Phúc? Do you think sitting at the back of the car is a safer option?
Well, in my opinion, I think that sit in the back of the car is a safe option, but like when I have an accident,
So when I have a
accident.
Accident, yes. What about it?
When I have an accident, the people, like the person who sit in the back of the car will be
Yes.
safe.
Exactly, they will be much safer actually. Yep. But people in the front, you know what will save them? Airbag, túi khí.
Yeah.
There's something called airbag, you know. So at the front of the car, so whenever there is a collision, sự va chạm, collision. When there's a collision, the airbag will pop out. The airbag will pop up and save the people sitting in the front of the car, you know. Okay, so the airbag, cái túi khí nó sẽ bùng lên and it will save the people sitting in the front of the car. Nó sẽ cứu những cái người mà ngồi phía trước xe hơi. So, Phúc, where's the longest journey you have traveled by car? Nó có thể là bất kỳ chuyến đi gì nha. Có thể đi bằng xe hơi của Grab hoặc là Bi hay là cái gì đó. Miễn sao là đi lại bằng xe hơi. As long as you travel, which means you move from place to place with a car. The word travel here doesn't mean traveling to another place like for fun, you know. Nó không có nghĩa là du lịch đâu nha. Travel này chỉ có nghĩa là đi lại thôi. So, where's the longest journey? Cái chuyến hành trình dài nhất that you have traveled by car mà nó đi bằng xe hơi là chuyến hành trình gì vậy? Think about if your family has a car and they bring you to places, you know.
Quay ở nơi.
You don't know how to answer this one? Miss Diệu, can you answer this question?
Cái điểm
Wait.
đến của cuộc
Cái nói chung là
chơi
cái chuyến hành trình nào dài nhất mình đã từng đi bằng xe hơi, tức là đi được khoảng nào dài nhất rồi, đi đến đâu rồi. Where to that you have been traveling the longest, you know. Like for example, go from Saigon to Vũng Tàu by car, or go from Saigon to Đà Lạt city by car, for example, something like that, you know.
Yes. It was. I think it was 4 years ago. Me and my.
I and my.
I.
Chủ ngữ is a subject, so I and my.
I and my family. I and my family booked a Grab. And
booked a Grab. Booked
a Grab
car, and we went to Đà Lạt city, which is a city to the south of Vietnam. Mình phải nêu ra nó là cái gì nha, tại nếu không phải tiếng Anh thì phải nêu ra nó là cái gì. If it's not English, you have to explain what it is. Now, again, where's the longest journey you have traveled by car? I'm listening.
Em thầy.
Hello? Phúc ơi.
Em thầy.
Yes, answer it please.
It was 4 years ago. I and my family booked a Grab car to took me to Đà Lạt city, which is the city in the south of Vietnam.
Okay.
That trip took our family about 8 hours by car.
Okay.
After that trip, I felt exhausted when I
was exhausted by the noon time, right? Interesting, because you are a sportman. You run around a lot. As a sportman, you run around a lot in the sun, but you said you're exhausted after a trip by car. That's interesting to me, you know.
Nó ngồi có một chỗ thấy.
Không, thiệt sự luôn á. Em chơi thể thao dưới nắng trưa nắng như vậy mà em chịu được, mà tại sao đi bằng xe hơi là không chịu được? Interesting. It's interesting to me, I think.
Em chơi thể thao là lúc mà nó nắng là em đổ xuống.
English. Try to explain in English. Come on. Come on. English, please. Okay, so Miss Yeo, how about you? Where's the longest journey you have traveled by car?
Well, if I remember correctly, I think it was a time I went to
There was a time. Đã từng có lúc.
There was a time I went to Hội An City with my friends. We booked a Grab car, and from my city in Da Nang, which is in the middle of Vietnam.
Yes.
We went there, and the length is around 40 kilometers.
40 kilometer from
40 kilometers from my house to the center of Hội An. I think that the longest trip I made by car.
Okay. Right, so do you prefer to travel by car or by motorbike? Miss Yu, why or why not?
For me, I would like to travel by motorbike because I'm kind of adventurous person, so I would like to see the view and enjoy the high speed if I have a
Oh, you
chance.
love the high speed. I see. Have you played Grand Theft Auto 5? GTA 5? It's a
Sorry.
game, you know. But okay, it's fine. Do you like to race? Do you like to drive very or ride the bike at a very high speed?
Yes, I do.
Oh. We
And
have a racer here. Nữ phượt thủ.
well, Vietnam roads are not uh, are not suitable for racing, but there are some areas or some regions is really vắng vẻ là gì đây?
It's really quiet
Empty.
and they're
It's
really
really
quiet.
quiet and empty. I could raise the speed to 100.
100 kilometer per hour, right?
Yeah, and it's quite good for me.
Well, it's actually a good feeling. I understand that because sometimes I drive at 70. Already I can feel that, so. But,
Yeah.
you know, in the city, if you drive at 70,
No,
is.
it's not in the city. It's not in the city. I think it's in urban areas.
So you mean it's suburb, right? Or is it
Yeah.
like outside the city or?
Yeah, it's outside of city or countryside road.
Of course. Of course. Or you can travel on like, you know, highway, you know, on the highway, đường cao tốc, on the highway. Right. Okay, so Mr. Phúc, please, do you prefer to travel by car or by motorbike? Why not?
Well, in my opinion, I would like to travel by motorbike because I never travel by a motorbike, so it will be an interesting experience for me.
An interesting experience for me. I see. Alright, an interesting experience. Now, so let's go to part 2 and 3. 26 then. Okay, part 2 and 3. 26 is describe a time when you saw many people smiling. Miêu tả một cái thời điểm mà bạn thấy rất là nhiều người mỉm cười. Smile is different from laughing, you know. Mỉm cười nó khác với lại cười lớn nha các bạn. Get out, Isaac. Get out. So my cats are just very annoying sometimes because they are not supposed to be on the table, you know. Anyway, describe a time when you saw many people smiling. Miêu tả một thời điểm mà mình thấy rất là nhiều người mỉm cười. You should say when it happened. Nó diễn ra lúc nào vậy? Who you were with. Lúc đó bạn ở với ai? What happened? Điều gì đã diễn ra? And explain why many people were smiling. Smiling. Giải thích tại sao nhiều người lúc đó đang mỉm cười. And you have part 3 of smile. Do you think people who like to smile are more friendly? Bạn có nghĩ những người hay thích cười, mỉm cười thì họ thân thiện hơn không? Why do most people smile in photographs? Tại sao phần đông con người ta mỉm cười trong những cái tấm hình? Think about, you know, keeping memory. You know, photograph is to keep memory. And to keep memory, giữ những kỷ niệm. And nobody wants to appear hostile. Mặt sưng xỉa. Mặt sưng xỉa. Dễ gây hấn. Nobody wants to appear hostile or sad in pictures, right? So maybe that's one of my theory, okay? But there might be other reason why people smile in photographs. Có thể có nhiều lý do lắm luôn á. Có thể một lý do là người ta không muốn xuất hiện với cái bộ mặt mình đưa đám suốt ngày, tại vì mấy cái hình nó sẽ xuất hiện liên tục nha. Those pictures can appear, I mean, whenever you check it back, you know, those memories just keep coming back, you know. Bất cứ khi nào mình coi lại mấy tấm hình đó thì những cái ký ức nó lại quay về. And you don't want to see that sad face or hostile faces or, you know, whatever kind of face all the time, right? Maybe. Okay, do women smile more than men? Phụ nữ có mỉm cười nhiều hơn đàn ông hay không? And do people smile more when they're younger or older? Con người ta mỉm cười nhiều hơn khi mà họ trẻ hay là họ già hơn? Okay, I think this one is something worth thinking about. Okay, thinking time. Alright, describe a time when you saw many people smiling. Miss Yeo, please, can you?
Well, I would like to talk about an event happened recently in my cousin's house. So, in Vietnam, we have when from 20 to 80, to 20 to 80, if you are a male, you have to go to army service. And that day, my cousin went back from after 2 years in the army, and it was a meaningful day because he didn't see his family for 2 years, and when he come back, everyone there to celebrate him, or everyone was there to celebrate him. And when we saw the shadow of his body, suddenly everyone smiled and happy, and his parents go to hug him.
When to?
Went to hug him. Then we took a picture, and I think during that day, everyone always smiled. We took a lot of picture, and we asked a lot of question about the time he was in the army and what did he do.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, that's the meaningful time.
Okay, good. Folk, please, your turn to describe a time you saw many people smiling. Remember, smiling is different from laughing, okay?
Cười.
Well,
it was 3 months ago. At time I still play football.
So you no longer play football anymore? Does it mean you no longer play football?
Yes.
You have to say no, I don't. Lại sai rồi.
At the time we have a competition. Competition between 12, like between 12 football club, and we needed to.
Chúng tôi lúc đó đã cần. We needed
to fight, like we needed to vote each other by the khán giả là gì?
By the audience.
We needed to.
Audience. Nói hơi kém nha. Come on, you need to practice more speaking. Come on. Continue, please.
the audience like it the audience like we needed vote from the audience to go to the like
Yes. To go to the what?
vòng trong đó thầy, kiểu next là gì ta, cái vòng đó tiếp theo,
Into the next round. The next round.
to the next round and after
4 phút rồi đó. It's for 5 minutes already. And after what?
and after like after 3 weeks and they have eight a list of 8 clubs go to the next round. And at the time I work with my best friend, and
Okay.
we saw that our clubs were the eighth club to go to the next round. And all of my clubs are smiling because we were very lucky. You there are like we like there are 12 football clubs and we needed to vote by the audience, and just 8 clubs go to the next round. And we was the eighth eighth group. We the eighth clubs were eight club go to the next round. Like we are the like đứng cuối bảng luôn. We are the yeah we are the worst. Yeah, we were the worst. Well, in my opinion, I think that people are smiling, are friendly, because like when they talk to people, they smiling, and people will feel that they were like they make the people who was talk to them feel comfortable and think that uh, think that they like them.
Yes, I do believe so. Because smile, I think smile can connect people. When you smile, yeah, when you smile, the other will see you as a friendly person, and um who are may who may be easygoing, and um they can they have a feeling to have a sense of they want to connect or want to talk to you rather than approachable. You are more approachable. And in any situation, people would like to see and and interact with a person having a smile rather than a person with no emotions on face or angry face. So yes, I think people who like to smile are more friendly. Oh, this is an interesting question. I haven't thought. Interesting, interesting question. I haven't thought about it much. I think people have a tendency to smile when photographed because it's a habit, and when we take pictures, we want to save memories, which we want, and those in those memory, we want to see the happiness, the joy we are having. Yeah, yeah. So somehow, and nowadays, people want to show the best version of them on social media. Version, the best version, gen. They want to show the best version of themselves on social media. So I think people like to smile even more, and they will do all the funny behavior in the photos to keep it a positive vibe.
Well, in my opinion, I think that women smile than the men because they like when they married, they women use when they get married, they usually just do housework and just stay at home. But in another in another like but when men get married, they need to get married get married when men get married, uh they have to work a lot. uh they like they have to apply a lot of job to earn more money to nuôi vợ nuôi con này, to support their family, to support their family. And women usually uh women 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 like they usually take men money to go shopping or go with friends and buy what they like, and they make them feel happy, and I think they smile a lot when they feel happy. Also my mom, also my mother, also my mother also take my dad, take my father, take my father money to go shopping and to the go to drink coffee with her friends. Và Hỏi em muốn nhắc mà má quên.
Well, I think so. People, so when we are younger, we don't have much pressure on our life, and I would say people are more naive, and they they can enjoy the life more because they don't enjoy enjoy life more because they don't have much pressure and they don't have to make ends meet. Yeah, and when people grow up and they not a child, they are not children anymore. So we start to have pressure, peer pressure, work pressure. Yeah, many types of pressure on our shoulders. So we have more my our face may become more intense and wrinkled or wrinkles. And so we stop smiling often. And when we get older, we frown more often. And then when we get older, I would say like the elderly around around me, I feel like they have a deeper understanding about life, and so they become a joy again. They become children again, and they have more time when they retire. When they retired, they have more time to enjoy life with their children. Their with the children, so they feel less pressure or stress to smile.
Hmm. Well, well, in my opinion, I think they smile more when they are younger. Like when they're younger, they have a lot of experience. They have a lot of time to like. They have a lot of time for themselves, for their friends, for their family. It's make beautiful memories. And when they think nghĩ về thì think, think about that think about that memory, they that will make them smile. Like when like when they get older and they think about that, like about memory in when they was young, they will feel like when they was young they will smile because they không hối tiếc, thì họ sẽ cười, họ không hối tiếc vì tuổi trẻ của họ. Don't regret, I would regret you at all.
Yeah. Well, I would like to talk about a trip I made from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam, to Hưng Yên province, which is located from 100 kilometers from kilometer from Hanoi. So I uh, I rode my bike because I would like to discover a new province, and Hưng Yên is my friend's province. So I visit her. Um, if I remember correctly, there is an intersection, and I turned the wrong way. I should turn left, instead I turn right. And so I after 15 minutes, when I feel something wrong, I yeah, and I check the map, I know that, oh, I lost. But I think it's not a terrible event. It's not a terrible occasion, because the road is was beautiful occasion. Yeah, because the road is beautiful with fields and the countryside view. I like to enjoy that, so I don't feel like I'm in dangerous situation. So and I think it's quite easy for me to go back and go the right way. I just enjoy the lost feeling, because I think eventually I can get to her home.
Yeah, okay. It was 7 years ago. At the time, I go to the mall. I was going to the mall. I was going to the mall with my family due to like, and I go to a game area. I went to a game area, and it was huge. And due to playing too much, I lost my family. At that time, I was extremely panic, and I could only I panic a lot, panic. I panicked a lot, and I could only cry. After 15 minutes, I finally found a way to go out the arcade and find my parents. After that, I was scared of the game area.
Uh, for me, I think some people don't have a good sense of direction. So when you see way multiple direction in front of your way, you would confused and choose the wrong way. Mm, and besides, I think the old people, they when they go to a big city, they are not they can't use technology to find ways, so or they can be scared of the nhịp sống hối hả, the fast pace, the fast pace. Yeah, the frantic pace of life, so they couldn't they are afraid to ask for help when they get lost, or when they don't know the name of street or the direction. Yeah.
Well, in my opinion, I think that like people in the countryside, people like usually stay at home, usually stay at home. So when they go to the big city, like or maybe they go to the yeah they go to the big city, they will more easily to get lost because they don't usually go out of their house and khám phá, explore and explore another place, so they easily to get lost when they go out and another, so they can easily get lost than another. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I would say people who are not who don't have a good sense of direction is easily to get lost. This because they can't imagine um, the map in their head, I think. So for some people, it's easily to imagine where you are and locate exactly the direction you want to go. But for the others, it's not easy to identify the east, the west, north, or south. And yeah, yeah. So it's not easy for them to navigate around. And I think that's why they get lost.
Hai thầy, con vừa mới học bài lý xong rồi. Dạ. Ok.
Well, in my opinion, the em là
Let's
well,
see.
in my opinion, I think that maybe they can use their map if they have now in like like generations that they usually use their phone to go on the Google Map to find a way when they get lost. Go on the Google to find to find the exact way to go to the place that they want when they get lost.
I think so. Usually they will, in the old way, original way, they will open the map, like a paper map. Open the paper map. How about now? I think they first, usually in my countries, they will ask the foreigner, how can I say, the residents right there to find a way, using their phone and searching for the place they want to go. Maybe it's easier is using phone like app on phones like Google Maps, so it can directly help you to find a way. Yes, I think I think so. It's really necessary, like prepare for some, mm, how can I say, unpredict accidents, like yes, unpredictable, like rain, not rain, like storm, tsunami. If you go somewhere near the, how can I say, near near the sea, it maybe have tsunami too, so you still can have to repair for it. Some repair for tsunami. If tsunami, I know, but still need to repair. I think
Yeah, I think we need to have some preparation before going travel. We don't have to repair everything about that place, but at least we need to know what kind of transport we use um, oh, and the main places we will go to when we go to that city. I think besides, it's good to know to have the overview of the main roads in the city, so you will know you will have more information when you travel. For example, for me, it gives me a better experience when I used a rented motorbike to discover a place. And so I would like to I would like to research the main roads first, so I can easily navigate and discover in a spontaneous way. A spontaneous spontaneous way. Well, I would like to talk about my childhood toy, which is a baby doll. I would say this is a very special toy because I pick it. I chose it by myself, by my lucky money in that holiday. When I was a child, I think it was when I 8 years old, I think. So I like to play baby doll, but and I also like to sew clothes for them. And I have a house for, like, I built a family for my dolls. But this baby doll is special because she is my I have feeling like she my kid. Sorry, she's my child, and I sew clothes for her, and I build a small house for her, a bedroom, mm, a bedroom for the door, and I spend a lot of time to play with it. It's also have give me a feeling like I'm not sure what the feeling I have. I think it's very enjoyable to play with the doll and wear the clothes for her, and also design clothes. That is an interesting thing I experienced in my childhood.
When I'm younger, I have a toy's name is Lego. That's my grandpa gave it to me, like bought it for me, and so I received it. It was my birthday. So I received it as a gift, and so because of my imaginations, I finished the Lego within a day. Yeah. So I play within the day, and so it's is I really excited about it, and I really love that toy. I still keep it until now, or the forms from it until now. Keep it really safe because I really love it, and it's from my grandpa too. So yeah.
Oh, well, when I was 5 years old, my mother gave me a ball. Like, no, she gave me a ball, and at that time, I'm not interested in sport. I wasn't interested in sport, and I think it was a useless toy. But after that, useless, a useless toy, because I don't interested in sport. And but one day my cousin went to my house, and he see my ball, and he want to play with me. My ball, cái bóng này, and he want to play with me. But I agree to play with him. And after that day, I was more interested in sport. And actually, at the first time when my mother gave that ball to me, I feel that it were a useless toys, and I was disappointed.
Well, I haven't thought about this much because I don't have a child. I think for me, advertisements can influence anyone, even children. So nowadays, we can't control the quality of advertisement, and some of them could be very dangerous for children because who know the quality of product they are advertising, and yes, and it can affect it can attract children, and if they buy and if children buy them and use them, who knows what is the consequence, who know what the consequence is. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you ask again? Because I'm just having some problem. Hmm, I think yes, because I think maybe yes. I don't know how to say it because it's quite hard. So, uh, uh, uh,
Well, in my opinion, I don't think that, like, I think that advertisement is unnecessary because, like, children usually is easily to get effect affected affected to things like colorful things are things that like dễ bị thu hút bởi những thứ màu sắc và and like all mm, uh, some of the advertisements are bad. They advertising like dangerous toys, like eating dolls or shot or a gun. Súng này súng bắn đạn bi á. Yeah. It yeah, it would not.
Yes, definitely. I think definitely. I think toys impact on can impact on the sorry they can impact the children's behaviors and their way of thinking. So when, for example, if we buy toys that the children can use their uh, can use their brain to solve to play with it, it could facilitate their strategy and creativity 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 creati- creativity and crea crea creativity creativity yeah. And if if parents buy toys that um they that don't have much functions to support their uh the support children in, I think um there are some simple toys that don't have much function to help the kids develop their to help children to help the children develop their mindset or their yes. And others toys, some other toy can help them with that. And so I think the parents should choose toy carefully for for their children. Artistic for their children.
I think yes, because in some science theories and okay, let's say thí nghiệm là gì thầy? Con quên ngay. Yeah, experiments. That if the children or the child playing the violent toys who's involved in the violation of violence thinkings and on the like have really like to have a violation. But if the child want to play like deliver developing the intelligence and like puzzle games, Legos, I think it's maybe oh I see yeah. So từ từ thầy ơi. So so if they play like chess, they will have a really have developing this critical thinking skill and solving skill. Like every time they lose, they will learn how to fix that problems for the next time they play. Yeah.
Well, in my opinion, toys now is more expensive and more creation than the toys in the past. Creation tạo, create, creative than the toy in the past, and is more toy now is more easily to buy than the toy in the past. Rất là thầy.
Well, I think now the toys is more complicated in design, and they are more expensive than in the past. But I think the children play toy playing toy in the past is more fun than now, because in yeah, it's more fun than now because in the past a toy is not just a toy for a kid. It's also a thing. Sorry, a toy is not only a toy for a child, for a child, but the children, yes, and children share together. Yeah, and children play toys together. That is a big thing because of nowadays children are more are more protected are more protected in their homes, so they lack of interaction with to other children. They have their toys, but they play alone. Yes.
I think probably they will spend more time with them, so they can oh, probably. Mm, uh, Properly, I think. Ủa, chắc chắn là thầy. Uh, Probably is probably is spending time with their children more, because they will connect with their children more than the children connect with their toys, playing alone, and lack of communicate lack and they lack how can I say, they lack communications with another people or person. And if they play with their parents, they can easily play with their friends too. So that's what I think.
Yeah, of course. I think parents should spend more time with their children. Definitely, parents should spend more time with their children. I think I think parents can buy more toys as long as they play toys with their children, because um, the communication, the interaction between parents and their children is are very important to children's development, because they can feel loved loved um, loved, protected, and together. When parents play toys together with their children, they create memories together, and those memories can sometimes help their children over difficult times in their life.
Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh để đăng ký kênh đó, để mà các bạn có thể được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.